take in the home, does happen in the home. And I ask you, God, Father, look upon your young ones. Bless them. Let them feel the presence of God this morning. Help them, Father. Let them feel you. Speak to them tenderly and comfortably in the heart of God, that they know there is a God. They could reach out in the name of Jesus. Oh, Father, help the parents, oh God. Help them, oh God, Master, in the name of Jesus. Father, this morning, oh God, you say we must pray for those who is in high authority. We pray for them, oh God. Let them do well, so the people could fare well in the name of Jesus. Let us not forget in the opposition leaders and them, not forgetting them. Master, you know you put them for a reason, and you know the reason, and you know the cause. You know everything, oh God, Master. So we lift them up to you in a marked and special way. Bless them, oh God, Father. Turn them around. Point them all to the right direction. They believe in God, and the God is who controls the life, and God will point them to the right direction in the name of Jesus, because we all love our land as you gave us, our land flowing with milk and honey. Bless the land, oh God, Father, and help us, oh God, at this time, at this hour. Make us be a good keeper to each other. Let us look at our neighbors, and because you say you must love your neighbors as yourself, in the name of Jesus. And I pray to you, God. So, Father, this morning, remember Mr. Andrew Donald. I ask you to bless that man's servant. Bless him in a marked and special way. Bless everything, oh God, Father. He's toiling all day. He always toiling and working in the vineyard. Oh, Master, help him up and lift him up in grace. And bless each and everyone who take care of the island of Grenada, Carriacou, and Martinique, the police officers, remember the bus drivers, every single one, the farmers, the fishermen. Bless them all, oh God, in their marked and special way. And we tell you thank you. Thank you, God. So, Father, you taught your disciples to say, whenever they pray, they must say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. That will be done on us as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. And we say amen, amen, and amen. Praise the Lord. Mr. Donald, good morning to you. Have a lovely day. Have a blessed day. Okay?
Thank you so much. Have a great day yourself.
You too.
Good.
Morning, Mr. Carl Keaton. Bye-bye.
All right, great. If you can see me now, the one who said he'd rather be alone. The one who said he'd rather ride alone. If you can only see me now, if I can hold you now, just for a moment, if I could really make you. Good morning, Grenada. For one moment there, I thought I was at home, you know. Yeah, I thought I was at home. Just for a moment there. Yeah. So what gives Errol Bonaparte, one love, Brethren, morning. Glad to know you're there, Errol. Real FM, good morning, friends. What's up? I did. It was a tired. The weekend, So the Saturday was all right. The Sunday, well, I had to do not almost the whole day, but the whole day. But that's a given. Kind of accustomed with that by now. All these years should be. But the night, wow. Last night, I couldn't sleep, man. Yeah. Couldn't sleep. Like that DJ turned it up a bit too much last night. I don't know. And the galvanizer was vibrating and stuff. So in order to have, interestingly, in order to have some peace and quiet, I had to go outside because the galvanizer was just rattling. Yeah. So I guess the DJ must decide, well, Lord, you know what? It's carnival, but turning up that like a couple of notches. So he did. So yeah, I really didn't get to sleep. But hey, what? Part of life. Gemma, good morning to you. How you doing? Nice to know you're checking in, girl. Now I want you all to check in this morning. Just check in. Just let me know that you're there. I want to know everybody who checks in this morning. I'm going to at least what about 15 or so of you are already on the YouTube live. 17 now, I think, and the numbers are starting to grow on the audio, the audio stream, yeah. Numbers are starting to grow there. So, but those of you who are on the YouTube live, come on, man. Call your friends, tell your neighbors, hey, the guy's on. Adriana Alexander, good morning to you. Faith Lynn Halley, how are you, my dear? Adriana, I know Gemma is from Grandance. Errol Bonaparte is somewhere in the States. Adriana, do I know where you are? No, Faith Lynn, do I know where you are? I don't know. If you guys want to see where you are so I can shout you out for real, it'd be nice. We're waiting on drumsticks. Anne Bernard. Okay. Anne Bernard, is that the same as Anne? My friend Anne? Greetings from Union Island, she says. Well, I guess there can be two Anne like that in Union Island. So good morning to you, Anne. Yeah, we're waiting on drumsticks. That's what we're waiting on now. As they say, drumsticks should be making an appearance anytime soon. Yeah. How about me? Oh, you want to see me? Oh, there you go. There you go. That's me. I'm good. Yeah. Hands up. Hands up. Hands out. Yeah, we used to do that. Hands up, hands out, hands across in school. I did that with the students too when I was teaching them. Oh, I think we've got drumsticks now, Let me just make sure, eh? Because sometimes you don't know and you say drumsticks, but I guess there's another way to make sure. Let me just. Good morning, drums.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, talk to us.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. Stalwart, good morning. I read from the Word of God, John chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of man. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. The same came for a witnesses, to bear witness to the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not of that light, but was sent to bear witnesses of that light. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so very much. How are you doing, my dear?
I'm good for the time.
All right, that's good. Did Olive show you anything?
Yesterday morning. lovely.
All right. So now you understand why I wanted it.
Yes, Mr.
All right.
Bernard.
Now you understand why I told you I've been asking you for it so much time eating it. But now, so we've got that one. So we have to do the others now. We can do one with a different one with Kenro.
Okay.
And then do one with Miss Matheson, and then Sister Annette when she returns. And all our people who do the meditation, it's sort of a prayer in the morning. We're going to do something similar to that, so that when they're speaking, people can see exactly who is speaking at that point in time.
Let me say good morning to Pastor Be Strong.
Who is that, Bandy? Yeah, Chester. Yeah, he'd be all right. He'd be all right. I believe he'll be all right. I am just leaving him alone and let him deal with it, in his own way. I am not going to intrude. If he wants me to intrude, I will intrude, but I'm not going to intrude. I'm just going to leave him, let him deal with it in his own way. All right?
Okay, then. Have a nice day.
You too, my love. Take care of yourself. Olive! She's sleeping. What in there? You good? All right. Once you're good, I good. Take care, yourself, Drums.
Yeah, all right,
All right, bye-bye. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. Triple is the W. Yeah. .D, realfmgrenada.com. I saw a message there. Mr. Watts, tell her I say good morning. And tell her I was just talking to the guy. Yeah, you know what I mean by that. I was just talking to the guy, Mr. Watts, about leading up to 7 o'clock. Yeah. When it was about, we were still talking to each other around about 6:45. I was still talking to the guy, Mr. Watts. So she would know what I mean by the guy. And please, Watts, pass on a hello to the girl for me. Well, I speak in code. That's my business. So I can speak in code one day too then. Carol Belfon, how you doing? Ariel? Is it? Yeah. Mr. Ganes, what's up, bro? Vanessa and Lislyn Thomas. Lislyn Thomas. Is that Lislyn from that place right there? Raw Lewis, good morning to you. Yeah, I want everybody who will just take a moment. You're on the live this morning. I'm accustomed to telling you like and share. I hope you've done that already. Because I want to get up to about 1,000 in the first, before the end of the year, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, right? Like and share and subscribe. But this morning, to those of you who are viewing, I want you to just chip in and say, morning Andre, morning Real FM. That's it, that's all. And we have Joycelyn Francois. She's in New Jersey. Good morning, Joycelyn. What's up? How you doing? Which part of Grenada are you from, girl? The Francois come from Snell Hall. And there are some Francois in River Sally. Do I know anywhere else? I'm not sure. But where in Grenada are you from, Joycelyn? Okay. I guess you would let me know in a minute. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, I said that.
In that jungle out there, you got to be careful.
19 minutes moving down after.
You got to be careful.
Marilyn Ferguson, good morning. Leonard Peters, are you there? I need to show you something, Leonard. Let me see if I can find it to show you. And Leonard, check this out. And tell me what you think. That's just one of the designs. Yeah, don't feel like I didn't have the designs. We have the designs there. That's just one of them thing. Remember we promised you that we're going to have the designs ready? Leonard, where are you? Let me know. Yeah, you should be seeing it now. So let me know what you think. I have some more. And yeah, we'll show them to you in a minute. Christine Otley, good morning to you. One of the 50.
All of a sudden,
Jerome Lewis.
before you read,
Yeah, man. So I just want everybody who will just, once you on there, just take a ticky time out and just say good morning, Andre, good morning, Real FM family. You know, good morning, Grenada. If you're not in Grenada, just say good morning, Grenada, and we cool, we good.
with what you do and how you're doing it.
I want to see how many good mornings we're going to get this morning. Michael Primus, good morning, Andre, all the way. Wales. Now that's, that's one. Wales in the UK. Listening to you guys attentively. Thank you very much, Michael Primus. That's so sweet of you. Really, really nice. All right, so, well, Faitlin, what, you want me to put up all one time? No. Take your time. I got to go do the weather, and after the weather, then we can do some talk about something. But in the meantime, this is the first one you guys will see. Remember that we have to make a choice, or we have to make a couple of choices in relation to what we're going to be using, one of the 15.
Gone. It's only vice and corruption that's going on. Staying alive, trying to survive. That is how it is today. So as you go along your way, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. mountain. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Continuing to mosey along in the did I steal that word from somebody? Yeah, I believe I did. Mosey along. Anyway, but we continuing to mosey along in the morning time on Real FM Radio. We've got Jerry Tamer. Yeah, I believe that's who we have. Good morning, Tamer. How you doing, my brother?
Hi, Andrew. Good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? I'm fine.
I am good. I am good.
Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm good to hear that you're good.
Yeah. So talk to us.
Well, good morning also to all your listeners, your loyal and faithful listeners. Let's see what's happening weather-wise for today. Well, conditions down here at Point Spain, most parts of Grenville are fair. Our winds are east-northeast today at 10 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 11.8 millibars. Now that is below normal, but it's rising. Current temperature 27.1 degrees Celsius or 80.2 Fahrenheit. Relative humidity 84%. And yesterday we recorded a maximum temperature of 31.7 degrees Celsius and a minimum last night of 25.9 degrees Celsius. Yesterday we had 0.8 millimeters of rainfall down here at Point Saleve, and that's the total for the month of August thus far. Looking over the public forecast, and this is valid for today and tonight for Greater Carriacou and the PT Martinique, we can expect conditions to be partly cloudy and hazy with a few light isolated showers. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles an hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Our tides are currently falling. Low tide will be at 4 minutes past 11 this morning. High tide will be this afternoon at 5:24. 31 degrees Celsius should be our maximum temperature today. We have sunset this evening at 6:34. Sunrise tomorrow will be 5:55. So just to repeat the public forecast. Remember, it's valid for today and tonight for Greater Carriacou and PT Martinique. We can expect conditions to be partly cloudy and hazy with a few light isolated showers. Okay, Andre, that's all for me. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Brother Jerry Tamer, and do have yourself a wonderful day, yourself and all the other workers at the Morris Bishop International Airport.
Okay, Andre, thank you so much, and the same to you and your crew.
Watch now before you go, Bridget. How much we win already?
Boy, well, that win on Saturday brought us to 12. Yeah.
Wow.
12,
like 12 juniors, eh?
Like 12 juniors, yeah. I think 12. That would have been the fifth consecutive.
Fifth consecutive.
Yeah, fifth or fourth consecutive. yeah.
Look
at me. Conk now, you know?
Look at me. Sparrow sing a song, we do that now. I taking over the tongue like King Kong.
Yeah, so Saturday we're going for number 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the arrangement? Or is it together yet so that you can listen, or they still have it in parts?
Wait,
for Saturday. For Saturday.
Oh yes, the arrangement is finished. We're just going through the mix, doing a little bit of fine-tuning, adjusting here, you know. Yeah, so we have everything from an introduction to a CB development, the ending. Yeah, so all that's in place already.
I find you kind of making it sound like if I'm begging, but I ain't get my t-shirt yet, you know. You make it sound like if I have to beg you for a t-shirt. I ain't supposed to beg for a t-shirt. What kind of thing is that?
Oh gosh, we're here now.
What?
You ain't ready yet?
Oh, you ain't ready yet. Okay, I could understand. Printed.
Relax.
Yeah, I felt good with that victory on Saturday.
Oh, yes.
I felt good with that victory. I felt really good.
And I was happy to see that, a lot of bands, came out and participated because after the 2-year absence, a lot of bands are seeing trouble to get members back out, People get used to not doing something, and people, the whole movement is actually really struggling this year to get members back in full swing. So whoever came out and participated, and whoever will be participating next weekend. I mean, it's really good to have that. So I guess by next year we might be back to pre-COVID numbers.
Okay, so you're saying that all the bands, including Hops, weren't at the amount that they would have wanted to be. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and it's happening with the senior bands too. Yeah.
How much is that affecting the arrangement? How much is that affecting it?
Well, the arrangers now have to be a little bit more creative. Now, when you have a big band and you have numbers, you have volume, okay? So you could afford to maybe have more parts and so forth, different, as we will say, different voices within the music, and everything will be projected. But when you're smaller, you have to go for a more compact and maybe a more streamlined song than rather spread your voices, have too many voices, because you wouldn't have the numbers to carry them. Okay? So you have to make a little adjustment.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that we'll have a good championship come Saturday.
Oh yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
There's a show afterwards, eh? How is that? How's that going? Because I don't know if I'm seeing correct that the show and the competition, meaning Panorama, and the show is $100, right?
Yes, that's my understanding. Yeah.
How does that affect people who love Pan and don't really want the show?
Well, that I think is one of the drawbacks from that situation, because there would be quite a number of people who would just want to go to Panorama, okay, and not in for the show, or maybe they might spend a little time in the show and then go, okay. So where you used to pay in maybe $30 and $40 for a Panorama ticket, you now have to spend $100. And noting that a lot of the bands are community-based, you have families coming, where you could have afforded to maybe pay for 2 and 3 and 4 members of a family to come into the show at $30 and $40. Telling them they have to pay $300 and $400.
Yeah, that's a steep thing.
Yeah, well, SMC in their wisdom, I guess, try to make it a compact event, Pan and then the show. So, yes, it will definitely affect some steel band diehards for sure, It will be interesting to see what the financial returns from the whole event would be.
Yeah, because that was the only thing I'm worried about,
Yes,
because would you because I don't know, it just baffled me. And then again, I think, and as an independent person, you probably can give a comment on it if you choose to, but I think that the whole aspect of it was not sold to the public early enough. I think it was just sprung on people, on the reality, hey, this is what's happening at Panorama. I don't think that the SMC, granted that, yes, they're trying to improve, they're trying to do things differently, and one understands and appreciates that.
Of course.
However, the selling point of it, I don't think it was sold quickly enough so I could save my $100 and say, okay, fine, I go in Pan and enjoy some sweet soca or sweet music or whatever afterwards. Yeah.
Yes. But I still think $100 is a steep price.
Yeah.
A steep price. Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
Let us see what happens. But nonetheless, Pan goes on. Like it or not, Pan goes on. Pan will continue.
Pan will play.
Pan will play. Pan is making no joke. Pan will play. Pan will play.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother, take care of yourself and God bless, eh?
All the best, man.
All right, then. One love, good. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Speaking there with Jerry Tamer from the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. And, He's an avid member. Well, he's a very strong member of the Angel Harps Steel Orchestra. I'm playing. Harps doesn't play this thing, and you see, we win Saturday, winning. Saturday coming, winning again. Who in like back in Harps, like the business. Winning. Make it 11 there, and you make it 15 on the next side. So, all those are Panorama, put up your hand. All those are Panorama, put up your hand. Let me see all the people who love Pan. Me? Yeah, I putting up my hand too. Come here, my hand up, see? You seeing me? Joycelyn. Oh, Joycelyn is from St. David. So there are some Francois also in St. David. Interesting. Deborah Labode, good morning to you. How are you doing, Deborah? Nice to have you. Jackie Raymond, what's up? Jackie, everything good? Yeah, I'm waiting on the Igwe to start doing the thing now, where we will be profiling the different things that we would have developed. I showed you one, so we gotta do some, put the others up so that you can choose. So stay with us. We got that for you and more. This is what radio is all about on a Tuesday morning.
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Now, for electrical safety. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel. as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative, supporting education.
The project for our school is the expansion of the school feeding department and home economics department. Our previous kitchen area has been very small and sometimes it became congested. Therefore, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to Grenlec for partnering with us in ensuring that we improve the quality of education that we provide here at River Sally Government School.
Grenlec.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point. Do you need a temporary electrical connection for Carnival? Grenlec is providing these guidelines for applying for temporary Carnival connections. Have a licensed electrician complete application for inspection for each connection and pay inspection fee at the government treasury. Submit application to Electrical Inspectorate at the Ministerial Complex. Then, apply to Grenville for temporary connection. You will need a copy of the application for inspection that you submitted to the Electrical Inspectorate. A completed Grenville Carnival application form available at any of our customer care centers. The Treasury inspection fee receipt and valid ID. Pay a flat fee of $230 to Grenville. Please remember, the application deadline for temporary Carnival electrical connection is Thursday, 4th August at 3:30 p.m. Have a licensed electrician complete the wiring prior to inspection. Visit www.grenville.com for more information and requirements for connections.
Look me. Yeah. I mean that now. Okay, so remember I had to show you this thing, this 150 thing. And I find the Igwe look like he's sculling work these days. But before I think the Igwe, let me think the other. Where is the other guy? Well, there I was thinking. Igwe, yeah, I know you're there. I read your message. Where's Carl? I thought I saw him. But I guess he dropped out. So remember, friends, I did tell you that this morning we're going to go through a number of different designs. All right? So you're going to see the designs for the 1 in 50. Or the 1 of the 50, right? Remember that thing, 1 of the 50? You 1 of the 50? Right, good. So we're going to go through a number of designs, and that would tell us, you would tell us which ones we should go with, all right? So how about this? I hope you guys are looking, right? How about that one? No, you're not seeing anything. I know you're not seeing anything. All right? So now you see. How about that one? Okay. Now, just remember that to differentiate, you'd have to do so by color. All right. So, wait now, I thought I had my thing this set up. Where you gone? Thing disappear, we? Well, look at trouble. Okay, it's back. How about this one? Yeah, that's the blue. Yeah, that's the blue color. And this one is the pink. And somebody sent me a message there. I laugh and I ain't saying nothing. I see your message and I laugh. You heard me laugh and I ain't saying nothing. Can't keep it down. All right, so how about that one? Okay. And this one. What do you think? Okay. Now, who that person? Hold on. You take all your time. Oh, the 50 too big? Okay. Somebody say they like the pink, but the 50 is big, we know, but is the 50 too big? Yeah? Is the 50 too big? I'd want to know that. All right? But other line, all right, so let's go on again. That's an orange. Well, you know it's orange anyway. Oh gosh. Andre, get yourself together now. You know you can't do them people thing, Andre. What are you trying to do them people thing for? This is the blue. That blue is not bad, you know. What do you think? Or you want a brighter blue? That blue is not bad. Blue is not bad at all. All right, so let's go. Oh yeah, it's raining. Yeah, let's go again. And this one is hot. I like this one. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one right there. I like the color too. Oh boy, this one is good. This one is good. So you look at them, and then you look at them, so you can tell me the orange and black. Yeah, that orange and black looking really, really nice there. Let's open up this other one. This one is orange and white, but I prefer the orange and black. If you can't see it and you're listening, then sign into YouTube and you won't see it. What happened to y'all? And this one is this one is blue and white. Not bad. Right. So this. Okay. So how are we getting back this now? Oh. But look at trouble in the tongue, boy. Anyway, so Igwe, you need to help me out here, boy. It's like I can't bring them back up. Yeah, Igwe, like I gone where I ain't supposed to go and I can't bring them back up. Look at trouble here now. But I like that one. Yeah, Igwe, how I can't bring them back up. You gotta try me. Anyway, right. So let me hear what them people in them saying now. And let me look in the comment section on the WhatsApp to hear what people say. Wee papi. Pat James like the last blue one. Okay. Adrian Watt says the blue is good. The real FM logo is a little too small. All right. Don't worry about that. Elsa said good morning. Real FM. Faith Halley. Let people see the 50s. Somebody love the pink. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the pink and the orange. But that means we need to find orange t-shirts and pink t-shirts. That's one of the things that we need to do. Okay, let me see what the Igwe do there now. Okay, Marilyn loves the pink. Yeah, so we did the pink and the orange. It looks like those seem to be the colors that are popping up here. All right. But where is, hold on, let me see if I find, there's the guy. The guy's there, you know. Let me see if I could, hold on, let me just do this and see if I can bring in the guy and myself. I understand what happened to this guy. Okay. So right now you can do your bridging. I am wap them bridging. And see if I like a while, everything okay with you, Mr. Caton?
Yeah, well, I good now.
You good?
Yeah. But I like the pink too.
Which one? Which one of the pink you like?
With the figure one.
Oh, it says one of the 50. Yeah, with the figure one. That one seems to be the one that has taken off with the figure, the figure one. That one seems to have taken off. There is and I don't know if the Igwe is there, so you can bring up that one first again. The pink one with the figure one, right, Carl? Is that what it is, right?
Yeah, I like that one. I like the orange too.
What's that? Okay, if he brings it up, then I'm not hearing you. So you'd have to take it back down. Because once I'm not in the thing, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so you're hearing me, right? So we can look at it there and you can hear me. I thought you would not have been able to hear me. So you like that one, Carl?
Yeah.
Great. There's another one. There's an orange and black.
Yeah, the orange and black nice. You don't see I wearing orange this morning?
Yeah, I see you in orange this morning there. I see you in orange there. But there's an orange and black. I wonder if the Igwe can bring up that one for us. Orange and black. I know it's kind of a little bit, he's signed out. So let me see if I can do it, Carla. I'm not very good at it. Oh, he's back in. So yeah, Igwe, if you can get us the orange and black one with the figure 1. Ah, that's it. That's it right there. This one, Carl. Tell me what you think. Orange and black.
Yeah.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, the black take nice with the orange there.
The black take nice with the orange. All right. So what do you think?
Thumbs up.
What should we do here? We can do some of the pink and some of the orange. That design?
Yeah. I would say that.
You will say that. All right. Well, we'll leave it maybe. We'll leave it maybe until about today's what, Tuesday, and we'll give people the day today, and by tomorrow on Political Wednesday, people can make up their minds as to which colors we go through. At least they would have seen there's a big 50 design. Igwe gone again already. Igwe is a guy that disappear every minute, but I want. Okay, Carl, we have the 50s that looks like this. All right, 1 in 50 that looks like this. So you seen that one, right? That new one that I just put up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. We have that, and we have the number 1.
Are we doing a limited edition type first?
Yes. Yes, that is what.
Limited edition is a special type, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
I believe we should do a limited edition type first.
And then you could do after what persons could identify with limited edition.
Yeah, so I believe we can do that. Limited edition type. Do that first, and then we work on whatever else is next. Yeah.
And if you choose the pink and the orange as limited edition, anytime you see somebody with a pink or orange, that they get a limited edition. You could have other colors after. But once you see somebody with a pink or orange, limited edition.
Oh. So you're suggesting that we do 2 colors as the limited edition? The pink and the orange.
So anytime you see somebody with a pink or orange, they're from the limited edition stuff. Other colors after, because maybe some people might like other colors, but the limited edition is pink and orange. That's my suggestion.
Okay. And we're doing the design with the number 1.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So the trick now is to find the t-shirts. That's the trick now. To find the t-shirts. We'll have to do some, make some calls today. How many do you think we should print in the limited edition?
50.
50?
Yeah.
Wow. You ain't making joke at all, Carl.
But you also have a meaning to it, Andre.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I fully understand.
But because Real FM recognize there could be more than the 50, your other orders will be printed.
And just so that folks know, the fact that there is going to be a cost to the t-shirt. It wouldn't be because we did some t-shirts. Real FM has done some t-shirts before, and what we did was give those t-shirts away. However, these now, we will not be able to give them away. There's going to be a cost for the design, a cost for the purchasing of the T-shirt, and costs for the printing of the T-shirts. I got in contact.
You might have a cost getting it to you. You might have a cost getting it to you where you are.
Where you are.
Because remember, you have people out of state, you know, you got to get it to them.
Mm-hmm. I already spoke to one Valden Buldo, friends with there's some folks who would know him as Little Reds. He is the owner of Signs and Designs.
Yeah.
I already spoke to him, and he's waiting. He's basically waiting on us to provide him with the design so he can start making the screens, because there are screens that have to be made. So yeah. And your good friend Leonard Peters is say for 60 days, one of the real 50. So it's available for 60 days, and after that it is not available again.
Yeah, because it's a limited edition.
Limited edition. Okay. We can work with that. So I have a joke that I want to share with you, man.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Okay, somebody did say that they're listening from Wales this morning, yeah? A guy called Michael Primus. He said he's listening from Wales, and he listens attentively. Good morning again to you, Michael. I guess he's one of the 50. I guess he's one of the 50. And Tamika Moses, top of the morning to you.
Morning, Tamika.
And who else? Cynthia. Well, Cynthia is always there from Carriacou. Jackie Raymond has her Carriacou connections, but she's in London. Deborah Laborde, you know Deborah, I'm sure. There's Joycelyn Francois. Joycelyn reached out this morning, and she confirmed that she's from St. David, Latant to be exact. So good morning again, Joycelyn. Your friend Gemma is always asking about you. She's in Grandance, I think.
Yeah, Grandance.
And but so many people loving the pink. That pink is sending a message, Carl.
Really?
Yeah, that pink is sending some kind of message, boy. Everybody loving that pink. Like you have to make a political party and go with pink, boy. Yeah. Anyway.
Pink has become an accepted color, man.
Well, pink is a nice color. Pink is a nice color, but some people like the orange and black also. Somebody said the orange is the bomb. Yeah, that orange and black says something. So, going what you said, Carl, we're gonna do 25 pink and 25 orange and black, or just 25, or just 50 pink. Just make one color the limited edition, the pink.
Nah, I would like the two colors, man. So, you know, because variety is the spice of life.
Okay.
But as soon as the limited edition is exhausted, we go have to like take request
to print
after. So like if somebody wants thing, and maybe after the end of the month we tally up and say, oh, 50, another 50 people. If another 50 people say, we go do it for them again.
Mm-hmm. Or we can have a situation where, based on how the purchase go with the T-shirt, what we can do is do some advanced printing, so that you never have people kind of waiting too long for their turnaround now.
So, just one little thing I want to advise on the limited edition, like when we're doing whatsoever, the screen, as you say, LE. So once you see LE, you know limited edition. We have to make it something of, okay, it's not ordinary, it's not a ordinary, it's just not just an ordinary t-shirt, 1 out of 50, it has history to it.
All right, here's one from Matthew Boyne, Carl. I just put it up on the screen, and I like that comment. I'm sorry to be complaining, but I live in Brooklyn, New York, and when I'm out in public, can't explain to everyone that Real FM is in Grenada. Can you add Grenada to that? I hope the Igwe is listening. And that's important. So that a person is walking and that any t-shirt and that should go with any t-shirt at all that we do. I like that, Matthew. Any t-shirt that we do, it should go that, hey, there is something which says Grenada. You can just put Grenada on the corner of the t-shirt somewhere so that someone can look and see, hey, that's Grenada. That's a Grenada t-shirt.
You might just have another Real FM somewhere.
Well, it does. There are a few, Yeah, there are a few. What? Claudette Sylvester say print 100. Claudette, are you gonna go and buy the t-shirts and mail it to us so we could print 100?
Claudette, morning.
Okay, and what does Leonard say? Yeah, we know that DeCall have t-shirts, Leonard Peters. Why don't you run across by DeCall? You don't live too far. If you run across by DeCall, you won't be out of breath. You could tell them
25.
Yeah. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, from people like Gemma and so, we'll do 50-50, Carl, for the first go.
50 of each color?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is the people we have to satisfy.
All right.
This thing is not about me and you.
No. Deborah is trying to find out here. Labo is trying to find out here the cost. Deborah, we can't give you the cost right now because we have to factor in everything. We have to factor in the design. We have to factor in the t-shirts, whether or not we're getting them locally or we'd have to bring them in. We have to factor in that. And then we also have to factor in the printing. The whole aspect of the printing has to be taken into consideration. So
and the cost is basically your contribution to the project. It's not a cost that we're looking to make money off of people. It's just your contribution to being one of the 50.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not a situation that we're looking to turn out to be millionaires here. And Jimmy Henry is saying, please consider the method of payment for international listeners. Not only do we have to consider method of payment, but we would have to consider how we are going to get them to you. So all that will be taken into consideration. All that will be taken into consideration.
So international or international persons might have to pay a little more because of the shipping and so forth.
Claudette is saying 100 in each. Claudette, Claudette, go and buy 100 pink t-shirts and send it to us now, and then we do 100 in each. We understand you, Matthew. We understand you, and we agree with you. I'm just trying here this morning. No, he's just saying. He's saying the statement he made. He is thinking in terms of increased listenership. Yeah. So we're going to work with that. Matthew, we really appreciate your comments there. I'm just trying to work out the comments on everyone this morning, Carl. Everyone who's saying. You're going to say something?
Yeah, but our increased listenership, people like applaud Matthew, but persons same like Matthew need to help in that regard because he would have contacts. You need to get them on and subscribe and share.
Well, already Matthew Bone is saying, where do I send my payment to make sure I get my limited edition? So he wants limited edition. But you will...
edition is something special.
Yeah, but he will, of course, we will tell you exactly when they're ready. We'll tell you exactly when they are ready. All right.
$100. Something we have to consider too. We might have to get somebody to look at the thing and scribe some names.
Well, yeah, we probably might have to. We more than likely would have to go back to this broadcast.
Yeah, and scribe names.
We might have to go back to this broadcast, and we will. Or better still, here's what, folks. Here's what. While we may not comment on it tomorrow morning, God's will, but what we want you to do is to realize how many you want, and with your name and the size. All right, with your name and the size. And I'm going to do this here because most of the people, Keaton, who are on the viewing, they can access WhatsApp, correct? Most of them, if not all. So by wanting, I'm going to do this here. 14734420175. Okay? I've just done that there, Carl. That is the number, the WhatsApp number. Okay. So here we getting a notice, not recording. Okay. Okay, I'll be there in a minute and see what happens. Okay. So Carl, what we're gonna do is that number that I've just put up, Carl, that's the station's WhatsApp number.
So you could send the information to that number.
It's 473, of course, 442-0175. So you're going to send your information, the colors that you want and the amount that you want in your name. And the size. So the colors, the size, and the amount. You send that to that number, 442-0175, and that's how we'll be able to take your order.
One other thing, $100, and I've seen that if you have a cost to it. Persons who are one of the 50 and the means afford them to contribute would be welcome to it.
All right, that's a lot of people want, their orders, and just reminding the person who's posting as Green's Connection, when you say yes, nobody understands what you're saying yes to, so we can't agree or disagree with you. So you need to let us know why you're saying yes. And somebody, Presley Garnes is suggesting a small Grenadian flag in one corner. Well, we'll have to think about that, because if we put the Grenada flag, that will mean additional colors.
Yeah.
Because the flag is 1, 2, 3 colors, the flag. And with the additional colors, it will make it more expensive. So what we need to do is to make it as inexpensive as possible. So it's better putting Grenada in one color than putting the Grenada flag at this particular point in time. Unless, Carl, the people who want the Grenada flag are also the people who want the limited edition and they're willing to pay the cost.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah.
So instead of just putting limited edition, we can put the Grenada flag on it, and persons would be, I'll have to find out from the printers how that will roll, and can we do that? Somebody wants to find out if they can make a deposit now. No, we not right now. We need to get things together. We need to put everything together before we start organizing for people to start purchasing. Do you have a caller? We have a caller online. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andre Donald and Mr. Carl. Good morning.
Good morning to you, my dear.
And good morning to Grenada, and all who's listening. And parting in St. Vincent, good morning. A little while I ain't hear you, girl. Miss Yolan, Bain Horsford, good morning. You and Miss Yolan Smith, Ambassador. Good morning, darling. I want to say good morning to Dr. Keith Claudius Mitchell. Doc, I miss you, you know. I really miss you. I don't know what's going on with us in Grenada now. Carnival, people can make our money, sir. I know over the years they're selling somebody tunnel. When kids carnival, you make a little money, you start to buy your children school books. You could give a neighbor a little money to help buy a book. I used to buy little bags and send it in the radio station and say, give a child that really need nothing. And I don't care what Grenadian call and say, what they post online, nothing, because I in the kitchen and I feel in the heat. So they cut out the branch that they're sitting down on. They cut the branch. And you have people in this country that is going through the same thing and they just afraid to talk a shame. You understand? Over the years, I know people will get the little bushing program to sell to when they're done, they get our money this week so they could spend a nice little carnival with a trend, buy nice little clothes up, put on the trend and they go and watch the mass and they could buy a snow cone. Nothing happening. You have people that have the money and they have a friend to give them what they have to give them. But I am speaking about people like me and others that are struggling to make $1. We have to pay a rent. You know what I'm saying? We can't even buy with the 2-3 cases of drink and case of water. When people jump and they play the mass, they could cool down. You understand? I remember after NDC, NMP win the election, in what time, I can't remember the date right now in my head. They say give this government a chance, they just come in. When they did NMP come back and win 15-0, I was going through a rough time on the terminal under the NDC time. And in a month time, I could have paid my rent. Because they have people who are capable to know what to do, where to find money, to give people to pay people when they work, and we could have done something. Nothing doing for people like me and others. And I don't want to try to talk guided business. I don't live in there. I living in my house. Back in Canada, good morning, you and your husband, Cam. Matthew, good morning. I love you all, guys. So, this is my plea this morning. And I would like these people to do something. Because you have people that suffering. You have people that is suffering. They tell you all, continue with the program. Do not cut off on the program. I don't know what you want. Realize all your own. Be all your job to do. And if you don't do that job, are you going just now, you know? Are you going to because you don't fire you? And are you could say what you want? You can't do me nothing. This is a democratic country and you could speak. I ain't cuss nobody this morning. And you have a lot of them that come and harass me. Some acid that children are you. Interfere with me.
Kami,
Because
no violence.
Well, yeah, but they must leave me alone because I never run for...
No violence still, Kami.
Mr. Donald, I did not run in office.
Kami,
I didn't run.
Kami, no. You see, when you're talking acid, no. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
I apologize. I apologize for that.
Thank you.
I don't want to say it on the radio.
Thank
I will say it in the public when they come to interpret me then. I apologize for using on your media house. But when they come, what they get to go take? Because I find I did not run for no office. I support the NMP party. That is my party. And I don't know why. No. 1 month today in August.
Yeah.
People come in and living where they staying. Monglong. Carnage. And coming in front where I pay a rent as a tenant and harassing me. I the only person that vote for NMP in Grenada. A bunch of hypocrite people. A bunch of hypocrites in this country. All you see nothing yet. Thank God I have milk room. Thank the Almighty God this morning. And Doc, I really miss you. I'm in line. Peter, good morning. I don't know if you're in Grenada, if you're there, but I'm saying good morning to you. Mr. Roland Bain and all the ministers and everybody, all the elderly people that used to come and sit down, and I could have given them a Coke and Sprite. I can't give them. I feel bad because I don't even have to give. because I have a rent to pay, and they go use that against me. If I cannot pay the rent, to throw me out. And I know the plans of the enemy. That's what they're using, because I always spend time. And people is suffering. A lot of people are not able to make $1 for that carnival. Because you have to have the white tent. You have to make sure you have everything. Well, yes, I agree with the Ministry of Health. You must be well. You have to have a clean place and sanitizer and do all you have to do. But some people will not make a money this carnival. Grenada, have a good day. Always listening to me this morning. Have a good day, and I have to stop harass people. And I'm planning and waiting, and I don't owe me my money. Before I to call the radio and call her, you name the bossman. Bring me money for me, please, because it's not mine. If people are sending things for me to sell for them, bring me money for me. This morning, I balance yes this morning. Good morning again, Dr. Kit Michelle, I love you. All the best. Peter David, you must give me a call. I don't want you to call me to say I want to beg. I don't want nothing. I breath put in me head. But give me a call. I don't know if you're dead or if you're alive. Say, be good, man. Don't have the Andre. He said, I right this up.
No, you say you don't know if he's dead or if he's alive.
But I don't hear him. I don't see him. I don't watch the TV. I don't know what Grenada news. Very well. If I listen me thing and he come and thing, but I don't really listen to know what already going on in this country. When the people are harassing people and the police officers, because them is NDC, I don't vex with them. But you're standing there and people tell you how can I dirty insulting you and you don't say nothing. If I open my mouth, the cop will quick to pick me up. She quick to give me a charge to bring me what Mr. St. Louis. But I'm good enough to speak when I reach what Mr. St. Louis. I will explain to him what they tell me and what the answer I give them, and the answer I give them just for them. Have a good day, I love everybody.
Let me ask you a question, Cammy.
If I could answer, I will answer this morning.
All right.
Kenro, good morning in Chantimel.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
If Keith Mitchell is listening to you right now, what would you say to him?
Doc, I love you and I miss you. And I know if you was there, a lot of people like me and in Grenada would not be calling the radio station and say we don't make a little money for the carnival season, sir, because you was a good man. You was a man who know how to do things, how to spend $1 to make $1,000 in Grenada. I would have tell you that, sir. And I really, really miss you. God bless you, sir, wherever you is this morning. And if you're listening, tell your mother I say good morning. Bye, Andre Donna. I don't ask me no more questions.
Hey.
I don't speak Grenada.
Goodbye.
You laughing at me?
I ain't laughing at you, love.
Yolan, good morning, baby girl.
I thought you said
I
you're
love
done.
you.
Didn't you just say
I don't know if you go come in Grenada and play job this year because I don't even see a job. I don't even listen to Calypso. I don't even listen to soca. I don't hear nothing.
Cammy?
Could you believe that?
Cammy?
Oh, God.
Cammy?
I call the branch I see no one.
Cammy?
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. Take care.
Bye-bye. You have a good day. Xander, take your time coming down.
All right, then. Love.
Bye.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. www.drealfmgrenada.com. The big guy, you smiling. What's up with that?
Just listening, Carmi. I like to listen, Carmi.
Oh, you like to listen to
Carmi? Carmi's a woman that say it as it is.
Yeah, straight up.
She don't go in sideways.
Straight up. That is important. Straight up. Somebody say, Carmi, leave them to God. In any event.
And still with all what Carmi saying, the last time I went to the city and I passed by Carmi insists that she give me something so I end up drinking her water.
Yeah.
With all what Carmi going to, Carmi insists.
Carmi's a nice girl, you see.
Very, very, very nice person.
That's why when she insists on beating me up, I know she'd have tried to beat me now. But I hold on and run.
But you're supposed to know the environment because they go to school in SAS for a long time.
Well, of course. You see, anyway, let me leave that alone. Good morning, Camille Theresa Scott. So, Katen, I see you do so and you're commenting on Andrew Donald post. What's your story, John?
Well, that was a force for me. I haven't seen Andre commented on that medium for eons. So when I saw a comment from Andre, I asked what happened on the road to Damascus. Because something has to happen because it's something new to me.
No. You see, I personally believe here that when you have something to say, you say it.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything to say, shut up. And I believe that people needed to know, because people are going away with a concept called that Andre is against the government. I cannot be against the government. I have to support the government of the day, because the Prime Minister of the day, i.e. Deacon Mitchell, is my Prime Minister. He's not my political. He's not my political leader. He's not my political leader, but he's my Prime Minister. I have to embrace that.
Is he more among equals?
Yes, I have to treat him with respect. I can't do like other media practitioners and go in where he has a press conference or a meeting or whatever and ask questions that seeks to bring him into disrepute and try to disrespect him like they do, not like they would have done Dr. Mitchell. No. You see, at the end of all of this here, Dr. Mitchell has to be able to say to them, the people I associate with in the media, they speak facts and they do not disrespect. They will bring out correct information all the time. That is what Keith Mitchell has to be able to say to people, you know. So as I said, I don't support the National Democratic Congress, and that's a fact. And the Congress shouldn't hate me, you know, Carl. The Congress shouldn't hate me at all.
And even if you criticize, they should take it in good faith.
No, not just that, Carl. Carl Andre Donald. And I know I have somebody cracking up with that name. Carl Andre Clement Donald. That's all my names. Let them do so and go through the history of the Congress. And they will see National Youth Officer. You understand? That's what they will see.
So Andre was NDC too.
I was the National Youth Officer. Yes, that is correct. And let me tell you something, you know. First, I was important, I was not even in the country when I got elected to that position. I was in New York when I got elected to that position as National Youth Officer for the Congress.
So they can't come and tell you about NDC?
No, they can't come and tell me about NDC. I was there in the formation. When Finsley St. Louis was the chairman, and they had asked Kenny to resign, and I used to travel with Kenny up and down, and I was at the executive meeting as the National Youth Officer, and I asked the chairman, please, sir, here is my situation. I travel with Mr. Lalsing. He's leaving now, and I will have to leave. I said, however, I have one choice. I says, Mr. Tillman Thomas is there, sir. And he's going to Hermitage. So if I can get a ride, I will be able to stay on to the meeting. Minister Tillman Thomas, who was then the Minister for Works, he had a brown sort of a Feroza van. He said, I am not passing in sorties. You hear that? I was still the youth officer, Carl. And instead of saying, sure, I'll give you a ride, he said, I am not passing in sorties. He was going to Hermitage. He refused to give me a ride. So, Carl, what happened after that? The same fella with the newspaper. Same fella writing all sort of things to the firm. Since then, he writing things wrong, you know. Because whosoever was at the meeting leaked to him the events of the meeting, and he said Andre Donald and Kenny Lalson walk out. That's what he said. Yeah. So I tell you, since then he writing wrong things. So I say this today. I have my history with the Congress. And they did not have to kick me out of the Congress like how they kick out some people out of the NNP, you know. They didn't have to escort me from no meeting, you know, Carl. Nobody had to escort me from no meeting. Nobody had to tell police, take this person out of the meeting, you know. Nobody had to tell me that. I left the Congress on my own free will. You understand?
So you didn't go to MTV and had no news conference?
I didn't go to MTV. Nope. I did not go to MTV. Anyway, somebody says what? You speak gospel, let them know the truth, Mr. Andre. Yeah, anyway. So, you like my post, Carl? Did you like the post?
Yes. Somebody called it a green goon.
Under the post?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. But I love it. There is somebody under the post and that person would remain nameless. But I say this. I know of that person. And I see comments that person would make under different posts and different areas on social media. And that person chose to say something under my post. And I laugh. You know why I laugh? Because that person and their family, them that have Grenada in this kind of position today, because they have properties that can be used to do things to develop this country. And they sit on the posterior in foreign lands. And these properties are just there. Ancient monstrosities. That's what they're there like.
You call that biasness?
Whatever. Tinder boxes. Because if somebody strike a matches too hard, these buildings can go up in flames and cause serious damage to the neighborhood in which they are. Do you understand? And these persons, they sit on the posterior in foreign lands and they have the worst to say about every member of the new National Party.
And you don't school children no pelt on empty mango tree.
Well, you know, I have never had any conversation that would have lasted for more than 30 seconds with that person in my entire lifespan. As a matter of fact, one time when I saw that person recently, and people won't get vexed with me for that, but of course I'm not calling the person's name, so they can't get vexed with me because they don't know who I'm talking about unless they're in my mind. The last time I saw that person, they look like a piece of plywood.
And you don't go down there.
I mean, don't go down there, leave me alone.
Nah, man.
Oh, no, man, what?
You better than that, man. And you don't let it guide you down that road, man. What else do you? You just opening pig pen and run inside it, man.
Carl, I'm going down that road because I want to go down that road.
And run inside it, man. No, Andrew, all the people and them are listening you. Expect a certain standard from you. Don't disappoint them this man. No, Andrew, I tell you that as a brethren, don't go down there. Don't go there. You have too much to offer the listeners on the radio than going down that road. Don't open no pig pen and run inside. And you know when pig get hit, they don't respond. So
yeah, I responded. I get hit. I get hit. I responded.
By your posting, if that pig get hit, let the pig stay hit. Let them nurse their wounds. Don't think them. Don't give them no. Don't even talk out it. Don't give them no forward.
You got a caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning, Merns.
How are you?
And Daisy, Mona.
Don't let old talk take effect of you. Just calm yourself. Be good. Live up to your standard. And this morning, Andre, I want to send out sympathy greetings to my nephew on the passing of his wife. I want him to be strong. I know he trusts in the Master. And with God, all things are possible. Nobody can stop what have to happen. It will. You go up, you go down. When God say yes, is yes. Man could do whatsoever they want. But with God, all things are possible. I know you trust God. I know you have faith. Just hold on. Never give up. Lean on Him. Lean on the Master. You have His arms to prop you up. Hold on. Never let go. God bless you and take care of yourself and the children. Andre, have a blessed day.
Okay, Mona, take care of yourself. Good.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Real 91.9. Carl, we can take a commercial break and come right back, okay?
Yeah, all right.
All right, good. This is Real FM Radio. Stay with us, friends.
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
Do you need a temporary electrical connection for Carnival? Grenville is providing these guidelines for applying for temporary Carnival connections. Have a licensed electrician complete application for inspection for each connection and pay inspection fee at the government treasury. Submit application to Electrical Inspectorate at the Ministerial Complex. Then apply to Grenville for temporary connection. You will need a copy of the application for inspection that you submitted to the Electrical Inspectorate. A completed Grenville Carnival application form available at any of our customer care centers. The Treasury inspection fee receipt and valid ID. Pay a flat fee of $230 to Grenville. Please remember, the application deadline for temporary Carnival electrical connection is Thursday, 4th August at 3:30 p.m. Have a licensed electrician complete the wiring prior to inspection. Visit www.grenville.com for more information and requirements for connections.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745 or 442-9307. Central Point.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say?
It's a Tuesday morning. It's 19 minutes before the 9 o'clock hour. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WOILD. Good morning. We've got a caller. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brother Andre.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Master Carl. Yeah, Brother Andre, one thing I love with your program as the host and the assistant host, Brother Carl, that program will never allow people call on the program and to disrespect the Prime Minister, disrespect the leader, and disrespect the churches and senior citizens. And any program NMP who have, they will never allow anyone to call and disrespect. I remember when NDC was in government, some people call and stagger him and you always find Sheldon or Miss Duncan to say, hello, stop, let's help you. You have to respect. You mightn't like the leader, but you have to respect his office. And I do believe that is the right way to go as a host. You have, as someone who considers to be a fine leader, you have to encourage people to respect leaders, respect those in authority, respect the churches, respect the senior citizens. Because every time we will not remain young at all times. We have to get old. We have to get old. And Mr. Pierre, I remember in the election campaign, we were speaking about experience and inexperience. When you listen to the clip that Dr. Mitchell was saying in the campaign, you have the Prime Minister right now saying the same thing. They are inexperienced. Right? Like if they have to train on the job. I have to say it to the Grenadian people. You know, sometimes many things that Mitchell was saying and NB was saying, many people debunked it. When it come to pass, where the Prime Minister says it. Alright? No, yes, I do believe people have to train. No one is perfect, and there's weakness in everything. But then you cannot get a job when you get a job, and then you say, well, you got to go and train. When you go and train, what about the position that people put you for? You have to do what you do. You have to provide for them. So, Mr. Donald and Andre, I want to say to the Grenadian people, yes, the Canvas season is right upon us, but they always remember there is a hurricane. We are in hurricane season, and then we have to prepare a plan for our family. We have to safeguard our family, and sometimes we leave and go, and then we just leave everything and leave children home. But yes, you could be going out, but when you can make sure you leave your children in capable hands of somebody that you know will take care of them. Right? As we just say, after the Canova over, we still need a brighter day, and we have things to do. Yes, after Canova over, you try to go back to school. So remember that the future of your children depends upon you. So make sure you do what is right. You buy your children's school books, you do what you have to do for them, and then afterwards you could go and enjoy yourself. So Mr. P. Andre, Carl, have a blessed day.
Okay, take care, God. Keaton, what's up, bro?
Hi.
Mm-hmm. What?
What's up?
You sound like you don't want to speak.
No, but hey, you real rule, you know. Let me go out and come back in and find. I don't know
Try
what
that.
happened. All right.
Go ahead. Try to go out and come back in. That'll be nice. I don't know if I'm gonna let you back in. And still, those of you sending questions about the t-shirts, I mean, like things like, will there be polo? Will be doing polo and so. All these will be done based on order. All right. Be done based on the order. So let's try to bring Carl back into the picture. Oh, I can't see him now. Carl, I can't see you. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, I'm seeing you now. Are you hearing me better?
Yeah. Full 100. Full 100.
So don't blame the system, blame your device.
Well, something has to be blamed. You gotta blame it on something.
Blame it on the rain.
Um,
Yeah, I'm listening.
150. So somebody messaged me during the interval and asked if they one of the 50. Yes. Who messaged me? You're one of the 50 because you're listening. So Andre, we have to guard that one of the 50 jealously. We cannot have it loose like molar.
What's that?
I say we have to guard one of the 50 jealously. We cannot have it loose like mole. You know, like when you plow land and heavy rain fall, you washing out, you can't afford that.
Okay. You stop me from doing what I want to. You, I'm in a kind of sour mood. Good morning. Hold on, Carl. Hold on.
Hey,
Good
good morning,
morning.
Brother Andre.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I want to be one of the person that had to get a jersey, the orange and black.
Yeah, we're not taking the orders right now. We have to do
I know,
so.
I did tell
And
it.
what we want to do is speak to the suppliers, the people who are going to supply the T-shirts today, get the price of the T-shirt, get the price of what the person is going to charge to print it. And then we'll be able to do so and say, okay, fine, this is what we're going to have. Are we going to have wrong neck, V-necks, polo T-shirts, polo shirts, and so on? We need to know all of that, and we need to know the price. And that's when we'll be able to really and truly put this thing to put the pedal to the metal, something like that.
Okay, but I'm going to people that call the program is may need about 300 or 400 jerseys.
No, 50. Remember. Have a nice day, sir.
I will believe that.
Okay, good. What happened to that man, Chris? Carl, you understand? It's 50.
Yeah, 150, but the man speaking based on what he perceived yesterday. We had a discussion about perception.
Yeah.
And speaking of yesterday, Andre, after the program yesterday, a few persons called me, and one of the things the discussion we were having about the children, and you make children and you don't make them mind, and you know the person welcome such kind of conversations of that nature because they are of the view that those conversations need to happen because a lot of times, like a few coin it in that way, children making children, so they don't have much to impact to the children they make. One person called me even say they remember you know, like a lot of us people like me and you could always speak of having some imprint of our grandparents, but the grandparents was around to instill a lot of things in us. So the discussion on that seems to go over well yesterday.
Okay.
Which was a good thing. So somebody 50 called.
Some of the 50 called. I hear you. I hear you.
Let's go.
I hear you.
So and all the bacchanal season is upon us again. As King David put it, when a lot of people lose their reason, all they want to do is to whine and have a good time because they're feeling fine and they're looking for a lime. But one of the color indicates when the carnival over, life has to go on. So let's not rest all down on the carnival. If you have to revel, do it. If you have to drink, do it. But as they say, don't drink and drive, don't drive and drink. But at the end of the day, life has to continue after carnival.
I saw a gentleman this morning, Carl, on the opposite side of where I live. You know where that stone is under the gospel tree right there?
Yeah.
There's a vehicle parked there. Well, I saw the vehicle there from since last night because of the noise. I couldn't sleep. The galvanizer was vibrating too much.
Yeah.
This is like the second time it has happened like that. The galvanized vibrating so much, so it was better for me to walk outside than to stay inside. That is how bad it was last night. But be that as it may, so I saw this Escudo Jeep on the other side of the road from me, and it was there at, I think stuff finished at the place maybe around about the 4 o'clock, after 4 this morning. they stopped the music. And the music stopped all of a sudden. So I don't know if something went wrong. But anyway, that's not my business. And I saw the vehicle there. And when I was leaving, the vehicle was still there. And all other vehicles had gone. And that vehicle was still there. So I took a peek. And I realized that there was a gentleman seated behind the wheel, seat gone back, music playing, and he's sleeping. So I said, well, yeah, that is a good guy. Realize that you can't make it?
Yeah, you take your rest.
So that is like about after 6, I guess he was still there. That was good. I applaud him. Gentlemen, I applaud you. You realize you can't make it? Take that rest. Because you don't want nobody talking about you. Let it talk about you or you sleep by the side of the road. And instead of they talk about you or they had to pick you up by the side of the road to bring you down by one of the funeral agencies. Good. I applaud you, sire. You know who you are. No, I did not take the number. I chose not to. I didn't want to do so and put people's business out of the street like that. Contrary to popular beliefs. I'm going to look today for the social media platform that Donald Trump has. Yeah, I'm going to look for that one today to see if I could sign up with it. What, you're watching me? You want to smile? No, I'm going to look for the social media platform. I don't know the name, but I'm going to look for the social media platform that Donald Trump has to see if I could sign up to it. Because Facebook belongs to some people. It don't belong to others. So I go in where I could air my views without any problem. You understand? I go in there. Wait,
Okay.
you ain't saying here or there? What going on?
Well, I know. I know. It's just only a matter of time you carry that trumper.
Yeah. I'll go. It's better there. It's better there because when you go onto your own and your own receives you not, then you have to do some fight. Yeah. So Truth Social. Yeah. Well, let me go and type it in right now before I forget it. There. Truth Social. That is the name of Trump thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Donald.
The Donald guy. I'm going to do some sign up. What is it? Yeah. I'm going to sign up. As soon as I get what?
You say you're going to sign up on the ball, so I'll see what they say. The Truth Social are talking about, man.
You not a Trumper?
No.
Right? If you want to find out what they say, go. What? That's happening there? Go and find out. I ain't telling nobody. That is our thing. Let me check the App Store and see if I Well, yeah, it's in the App Store, so I'll download it. And I'm ready. So all of you who do on Facebook, they all your own. They all your own.
So you're dissing Mark?
Huh?
You're dissing Mark?
Zuckerberg or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I ain't dissing him. That Facebook is theirs. You understand? Before you make an honest comment, everybody do something, want to play leopard and jump on you.
You have a lot of Facebook. You have a lot of Facebook security.
Yeah. So because of that, I'll leave Facebook for them. You understand? I'll leave Facebook for them. Go ahead.
West Indies won a game yesterday.
Congratulations.
They don't beat India for nearly 4 years now, so it was a good victory. And a guy from the win other than St. Vincent did well. Ubed.
Yeah. McCoy?
Yeah, the real McCoy.
How many you got yesterday?
6 for 17.
6 or 17. That was good. Is that the best averaged by a West
A West
Indian.
Indian, yeah, in T20.
All right. Congratulations. But
And
India
then,
coming today. India coming today now. Hot.
really?
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that they'll make some changes to the side?
India?
Uh-huh.
Nah, I don't see much changes to be made.
You don't?
Well, no, I
I
ain't
don't
see much.
know. I mean, you follow cricket a
No,
lot
no, no,
more
no,
than
no.
me.
I don't see much changes to be made in this squad. It just what happened yesterday, the wicket was a more balanced one in terms of the strength of West Indies. West Indies' strength is really the batting, 100, providing with the proviso that people like Hitmaya and Puran and them have the head screw on straight. If they head and they mentally in tune, they have a damaging batting lineup with Ravman Powell, Hitmaya, and Puran. But you have to have the proviso that they mentally in tune because they just have a propensity to out themselves from nothing balls.
Well,
So West
Puran did that yesterday, and Hetmyer did that yesterday, and what do you call it, the guy? Is it
Ravman
Powell?
Powell did the same thing.
Yeah, they did. Those three batsmen, nothing
Because
shots.
when one of them should have shepherded the team to victory, they didn't care. But the Thomas guy did well.
Very well.
Because and he make that runs under pressure. Eh?
You see, Thomas put a lot of pressure on that guy who bowled the last over because Thomas was not, based on where he was batting, Carl, but he was not going to give away. You didn't see him wanting to give away his wicket, but yet still you saw him wanting to score runs. So that put some pressure on that. Who was it that was bowling the last over there? For India. Don't remember who it was. Don't remember who it was. But that put
maybe that second game or something for India.
Yeah, and that put pressure on him. That is what caused him to bowl that no ball, which called for a free hit. And Thomas made him pay with a free hit. If Thomas did not play the ball, Carl, you know it would have been a wide, eh?
Yeah, but what happened is when the man overstepped, Darren Sammy was one of the commentators on television then. See the man just commit a cardinal sin. So they not that easy sin.
Yeah.
But I get good kicks because you don't see the man make an error. You see the man just commit a cardinal sin. And then the next delivery there and make him pay,
Yeah, he made him pay for
he
it.
get
That was it.
retribution one time.
And
But
then the six was hit and it overshadowed the next shot, Carl, which was a 4. But that was an excellent shot,
Yeah, man.
Perfectly dissecting the field perfectly. That was an excellent shot. It was the six was a 6. But that 4 to end the game, that was an excellent shot. Ball outside the stump and coming back and slapping that one, basically back with a point. See, I know that. You see, Carl, I know the feel.
The composition of the team presently is not a bad one. Albeit, I believe Ravman Powell should bat 3 and not Puran. Although both of them have a propensity to give it away. And my guy didn't play well yesterday within himself, Kyle. The mayor's guy.
What was wrong? Something was wrong. He just wasn't with it yesterday.
Yeah, he just wasn't Kyle yesterday, man. I guess that one of those days.
Yeah, you're gonna have off days in cricket, and more than likely, yesterday may have been his off day in cricket. But what's up with Shai? Is he injured or did they decide to rest him?
In recent times, he hasn't played in T20.
Okay.
he has become more of an ODI specialist. But he does soak up too much deliveries too. But we're seeing his best chance now in winning out of games is to chase. Chase.
So you think they should, if they win the toss today, send India to bat?
Yes. Because I don't think they have the bowlers, the dead bowlers to contain India on the rampage in a game like that.
We got a caller here. Good morning.
Andre,
Good morning.
how are you, man?
I'm all right.
Carl, got back. Got some
God
food.
bring, yeah, God send
Andre,
food.
what's going on, man? We missing in action, man.
Who, me?
Me.
Yeah, you missing in action, you know that.
Yeah, the plans that we have for this weekend, we have to put it up because for like Carnival weekend, eh?
Yeah,
Remember, we have an activity for Saturday coming.
yeah,
So we got to put it up for next month
that's correct.
because there's tight schedule. So everything good, man?
No?
Talk to me.
Huh?
You know, always at the service.
I didn't hear that.
You know, always at the service. You know, he's the number one.
No. Okay. Let's make it very easy. What time you coming up?
I live in town about 12 today.
So collect the rotis, bring it for Carl. He'll be in Grenville. He'll get it to me.
You have a roti today, roti coming tomorrow.
You got roti today?
You don't have roti today.
Okay.
You know, after a long weekend.
Okay, I hear you. You don't have to make all kind of noise, Fluffy. That's all right.
Hey, you're a man have to come very strong with you, because you're a man who know how to twist and turn things. So I have to tell you, Ollie, that I'm not in Grenville and St. George's, and you have no roti.
Okay.
So Carl go run him out on me and say, I'll win tonight.
Okay.
You guys have a nice day, man.
You too, my brother. Take care. All right. Carl, the strength of West Indies, don't know the last time I heard that if inconsistencies were bananas, geese boats will still be coming to Grenada.
Now, man, West Indies, the present construct of the T20 team is better to chase a total. Because the bowlers we have in the T20 format is not consistent. Okay, for the last two games, we have Obed McCoy and the left-arm spinner.
Hussein?
They're bowling well. Most of the time, the 8 overs between them hardly go past 40. But Odin Smith and others seems to be so inconsistent that they cannot really defend that total. The holder guy thereabouts, you might get a good spell from him this game, and then the next game he gone. So you're not. It's a mixed bag. You're not sorting on a day. But I tell you, with the proviso that the batsmen mentally in tune, they could chase down any total. They have that firepower. But I don't know, like I get the impression sometimes they take the game like not really serious. Because like when they out is like no big deal. Unlike when you see some other teams playing and a batsman out in a crucial time. Like Rohit out with the first delivery yesterday. And Rohit sat there until the innings finished with the pads on. To realize the kind of thing. But we're seeing men as they out, you see them in the back, they making some joke with somebody. Like, to me, it's like a fun thing.
Mental.
And it goes back again to part of the discussions we were having yesterday, passing that batter on. Vivian Richards and Michael Holding in a conversation one time says when the first time they went to England, Clive Lloyd, the captain as he then was, sat them down and said, watch, the only joy the West Indian people up here does get is when we beat England in cricket. So these two players tell you some of the best performance is against England. So they have a motivation from since the game start to perform for the West Indians who are living in England. So it was not about them. It's about they were playing for the West Indian community. So you find some of the best performances came against England because they know once they perform well, they will bring pride and joy to the English people. But the players now don't interest in pride and joy as Franklin Cookie Monster Stevenson say. Soon as they make West Indian side and they start to wake up a gold chain, they feel into disrespect everybody else. In so much as when senior persons would go around them to try to impart some knowledge of what they're saying, they tell them they old. They don't believe them men and them have anything. So then that passing on of that thing and playing for the Caribbean and the people is not part of the thing now. And then yes, I understand it is the T20 leagues has made a lot of West Indies players a lot onto themselves. Because now you go in a T20 league and could make $1 million for 4 or 5 weeks. $1 million US. In some of the territories, when you come back with $1 million US, you could be a billionaire in some of the territories. So why fight up with West Indies again? When West Indies giving you peanut change and at the end of your career, like Winston Davis and them, they had to pass with a hat and ask for donation to give them something. So men tell themselves, well, if I making that money, me do thing into West Indies. In Australia now, there's a problem. There's a problem brewing down there with David Warner because he have a T20 league in Dubai or one of them places and them, what guaranteeing players $2 million. And he has decided now the Big Bash, which is Australian version of T20, is around the same time. So he's saying, I don't play in Australia, go and make $2 million. And the Australian press and public coming down on him, asking him to resign playing from Australia. That's how much these people and them put into the sport. But here is like nothing. They even telling the cricket Australia not to give him a no objection clause letter. The board have to give you that for you to go to them. Don't give him. That's how the people and them value the players and value the sport. But we on that side here, we're not at that level anymore. And the thing about it, we have the talent up to youth. But after that, I don't know what happens. As you say, maybe mentally after we at every youth tournament come down, West Indies are serious folks to be reckoned with. But when it turns out to the senior thing, I don't know, like the same players moving from other countries, what we competing with at the senior level, but we think, but the difference now, a lot of other countries have senior pros passing on the trade. Yeah, but here is now like you don't having this kind of people and them to pass on anything of thing to the players coming in, and then the players have developed an attitude that thing. And then Rudy Webster, one time he was the psychologist or something to West Indies cricket, and he made a particular pronouncement in 2008. You see a lot of West Indian players, Andre, if you give them a program to follow when you don't have nobody to supervise, the mental faculty doesn't allow them to understand it. And that's a serious indictment on the region. Because it didn't start to single out any one country, but that was general. When the young players come through the system, it's a little more difficult for them to think. Hence the reason it is believed that when a player comes in for 30 runs, or for the first half an hour of the innings, he looked very, very good. And then when the mental part of the thing had to take over now, out with a ball of no merit, and then we say, oh, that man play a bad shot, but it's a mental something. And it goes back to the same kind of yeah.
No, you go ahead. Finish.
And it goes back to the same conversation we was having yesterday, what we pass on to the people and saying how they have a mind or they own, and we do willing to imprint or impact anything of substance to them. So I think that in itself, the whole aspect of players playing for the region or playing for something other than money is not there. So you perform, you get paid. But you don't think, but I have to bring pride and joy, so I have to step up my game a notch. Yeah.
Carl, we have a problem.
Tell me.
And the problem is with our different sporting organizations. And I believe it is something that in his youthfulness, the new minister for sport, is that Ron?
Yeah, I think he's Ron.
Ron Redhead, Minister Redhead. I think it's something that he needs to do so and pick up on it very early. Our traveling teams representing Grenada, there's no uniformity. So you struggle to see or to recognize a Grenada team. What do I mean? So if the football team decide, or the football association, if the football association decide, well, I'm going to make a green uniform, predominantly green uniform, and edge it with some yellow and red, they so do. And if the cricket decide, I'm going to make a red and edge it with some yellow and green, they so do. And likewise swimming and whatever other sport. I think we need to standardize the thing, Carl.
Yeah, but in standardizing it, a few things are so up. One, the uniform provider is the same provider providing uniform for all sporting disciplines.
That is why we need to standardize it. Because most of the time, not all of the time, most of the time the money coming from one place. National Lottery. Most of the time the money comes from one place. To go to the association to do things. I'm saying that I believe, of course you can't do something. When a team travels, Carl, and you see the team in green, you have to, is that the Grenada team? Yellow, is that the Grenada team? Red, is that the Grenada team? No, it should be, our colors are yellow, not yellow, sorry, red, green, and gold. That's our three primary colors, isn't it? So I believe, go on.
And what is instructive to know, the last time I think Grenada they played football, they didn't even play red, green, or yellow too. I think white or some kind of color.
They play another color. That's it. You know, we need to standardize. We need to standardize the national uniform. But then it goes back to, Carl, even while we taught national uniform here, the Cultural Foundation and I believe Ministry of Culture, they have been challenged to bring up a national wear. We're going into another independence. And it's since Lane Carnell, they get a responsibility and they have not done it. And we're going into another independence cycle again. How many years? It's going to be what, 49, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going into another independence cycle and we don't have national dress as set out. So I guess if you don't have national dress, how you could ask the guys to do so and have standardized uniform? So that when a Grenada team travels, you know that that's a Grenada team. Carl, when you look at the Bajans, they don't make that mistake, you know. They don't make that mistake. That blue and yellow is always standing out. Congratulations to them. They won their first match against Pakistan. And when you watch them on the field, you immediately know that's Barbados because they're wearing and they're blazing in that blue and yellow.
But they
So
lost the second game.
Yeah, they lost the second game. Who did they play in the second game?
Australia.
Australia. Well,
And then,
I'm not saying that was expected, but that's a tall order.
And then the girl DeAndre Doughty, one of them.
Yeah, she's resigned. She's indicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's...
She said she cannot subscribe to the team culture.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
Well, Cleveroy Deputy is asking you that question right now. What does it mean in local parlance? Cannot subscribe to the team culture. What does that mean?
I don't know. I need to do some digging. The team culture, $100.
The team culture. Grenada went to play Haiti. In Haiti, Carl. It was football, eh? I don't remember what tournament it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what tournament it was. And Grenada went to play Haiti. And the team culture.
All he talk about culture.
That team culture changed a lot of the team culture in Haiti changed a lot of people's lives, eh?
And perspective on life.
On life.
So I'm wondering if it's not the same kind of culture.
Could be that. A lot of people go up there walking on their hands and knees and they come back crawling on their back. You know? Whatever that means. Carl Caton, yes, I don't know if it's the same kind of team culture.
My mouth zip, my hands on my lip.
Your hands on your lip. Michelle Alexander, she says, the Jamaicans, you can also recognize them at all times. Yes, Carl, that green and that yellow and that black, they don't make a mistake with that.
And not only the Jamaicans, the Bajans, the Trini and so on.
Yeah.
And if they end up in a situation where they have an interview, you know it's a Bajan, you know it's a Jamaican, and you know it's a Trini you are speaking, but you can't say that to all people yet. If they didn't see them from here, you don't know. But I'm saying at the end of the day, I think, you bring up a point, but I think it has to do with a lot to do with the persons who like if you get in a uniform from Puma or Adidas or Nike and the designers and things, so maybe the associations need to sit down or the Minister of Sports need to have a discussion with them or because national identity and say, okay, here's about 2 designs we could work with or 3 designs we could work with. So whoever provides that's the design we want to work with to give us that kind of thing.
But maybe not the design, because the particular company you may be working with may have a design in mind, but the colors, Carl, that's the problem. The problem is that at times they leave out certain colors. Times they leave out the yellow. Times they leave out the green. Times not the yellow, the gold. Times they leave out the red. You cannot have that if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
But that is part of somebody designing to how you fit in all the colors. Okay. Because when you see Trinidad and Tobago, you see in red, white, and black. Anytime you see Trinidad representing something, you see in red, white, and black.
Yeah, we just need to take a different look at it. And we tout and say, hey, we have the best colors in terms of our flag. Then bloody hell, let's do something, deal with it. We shouldn't be leaving out red or leaving out yellow or leaving out green. No, we shouldn't be. They should be represented. As a matter of fact, the uniform that the Grenada cricket team that is touring the UK right now, Carl? They're touring the UK, right?
Yeah.
That uniform, well, the red almost looked like an orange, and there's some yellow in it, and I have not seen any green in it. So it's like yellow and red. And for crying out loud, I keep saying to people, we need to understand that it is gold. Is yellow the same as gold, Carl? It can't be, is it?
No, but in our context, we accept yellow as gold.
We need to get this thing down straight, eh? Linus Charles, good morning to you. How you doing? The Jamaica national team is to get an all-year study, always practicing. The Grenada national team comes together weeks before a tournament to start preparing for that tournament. I guess it has a lot to do with our economic status, Carl.
Yeah, maybe our means will afford us to have all
means. No, it doesn't. Although, Carl, I believe with the amount of money that is available in relation to FIFA these days, I honestly believe that the Grenada Football Association can have a number of players on retainer for the year, for whatever, and these guys come to training. And they sign a contract, come to training, and they keep up to that standard. And that standard that they keep up to, that would do so and guarantee that they receive their retainer.
Okay.
Not just a retainer for retainer's sake, but you have a 20-man squad.
They have to earn the retainer.
They have to earn it. 20-man squad, earn the retainer, and for a year, if you
conditions to it.
Yeah. That I believe can happen. I don't know the amount of money that they get for cricket as yet, but I know they get a lot of money for the football, ain't it?
Yeah, so I heard. I don't know if it is. I don't know the quantum or the. But then some of the monies have been given for specific purposes to Andrew. Well, it still comes under the development of football, and maybe retaining persons is the development.
Exactly. Retaining persons is part of the development.
Well, that's smile for.
Because of what you said, I knew you would come back to agree with me. I know sometimes. What you just said, when we were talking about how much money who getting.
Well, I never disagree with you, so why you say that I come back to agree?
In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on a beautiful show.
Yeah.
Someone said here, should we still put the nutmeg on the uniform? Well, I guess.
The good nutmeg?
Yeah, put a good nutmeg in it.
Mace and the black.
The mace and the black. Here's Cleveroy saying, another delegation must not go to see or support, but to serve in some capacity meaningfully. No, Cleveroy, I understand that now, man. You gone on a kind of heights, you sounding like it.
No, you have a kind of conversation where I think the president, like in the Commonwealth Games, the president and the general secretary, the Commonwealth thing like sponsors the travel. The travel is not at the expense of the local association. However,
okay. Go ahead.
However, there is some clause where either of them could bring a companion. So how it works out, the original ticket supposed to be for business class. But if you bring in somebody with you as a companion, and who you bring depend on you, either the president or the general secretary. You know, the association chooses who you go with, and then you downgrade that thing now to economy class for tournament. I think there's an issue here where I think the general secretary must be bring some person, and he had some issue about it. Just felt because I think who the general secretary bring was a past president of the association, and there was some talk, so people feel they just go into Lime and not really represent.
Carl, one of the things that we've seen continuously in our sport is that 99% of the time, and I play in this I play in this card, and people will say, no, Andre, it's not a good card to play, but I'm playing it anyway. 99.9% of the time, well, 100% of the time anyway, you will not see persons from the rural areas getting elected to these groups and organizations, and even getting an idea of when is a meeting and how they could attend a meeting and all sort of things like that. For a long time, for many years, we have just seen Marlon Glean, who is from Guave. And some people say Guave is just like if you're in tongue. It's 10 minutes away. But Marlon Glean, who is from Guave, he is the president of the Grenada Football Association. That is what it is now. But when you look at people who are the presidents of the Cricket Association and other associations and prestigious organizations like the Grenada Olympic Association.
Yeah.
Vida Bruno and so have been there since Adam was a little boy. Adam turned old man and looking too dead, and they're still there.
You pass out to the guard now, get some money.
Yeah, man, they're still there. And I think the issue you're speaking of is that as her guest, Vida brought Royston LaHaye, who is a past president. You know, one would want to believe that you would bring someone who is
new experience.
New experience, because I'm sure that LaHaye would have been to Commonwealth Games before.
Olympic game, all kind of game, all champ.
But that is the one that people do so and hop on, because what she would have had to do, Carl, is exactly what you said. You said that she had to downgrade in order to afford him to from business class to economy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Is he the acting president or the deputy president of the Grenada Olympic Association? Or is Chenny Joseph's position?
I think the president, I don't know.
Whatever. But he has the position where he got that opportunity also, yeah?
To bring somebody on it, yeah.
Did he downgrade? That is what people are looking at. He did not downgrade. He did not downgrade. So nobody went with him. I mean, Vida went with, what's his name? Royston LaHaye, who has served well, I would say. Years of service. Have to say that he served well.
He been in town long.
He been in town a lot longer than me. But at this time, you don't need to bring Royston LaHaye again. He can sit at home and watch that in the comfort of his home. Yeah, cable. You can sit at home and watch that.
In the comfort of his armchair.
Yeah, in the comfort of his armchair. You can sit there and look at it. And enjoy a glass of local juice.
Red wine.
Yeah, red wine. Have that there, you know? That is what she should have done, is bring somebody else. But she better than Chenny. Because Chenny he ain't downgraded. He ain't downgraded and bring nobody. He ride in business class, come him foot, drink his wine, and he gone. And you're telling me about these guys and them?
So a gentleman says to me, Master Carl, Grenada left-sided. And I say, what do you mean Grenada left-sided? He said, Master Carl, listen to this. All who are alive now was part of the Geary. They became part of the revolution. Then they became part of the original NNP. Then they became part of NDC. Then they come back in NNP. Then they come back in NDC. You see, in sporting organization, if they moving from this one, when they spend a long time, they move to a next one, and it's the same set of people. So you say
Same
Grenada has to
khaki
be
pants.
left-sided. So you say if you go through about 88 people in Grenada, them always in thing. Rain, sun, or shine. They always land on their feet.
Yeah. Chenny, the Football Association decide, look, we're tired of you, Chenny. We don't want you again. He's a good boy, but that's what they say. Not me. Immediately, Chenny swing, you know. Grenada Olympic Association. Immediately. Tarzan, wham, Blatam. And that's it. And he gone again. Now, if he is I don't know if he's deputy or if he's acting. I don't know what position he holds. But whatever position he holds, he's going to be there. I say to you, for a long time again. Because at these organizations, Carl, you doesn't get thrown out, you know.
Nah.
And anywhere there's athletics in the world, Olympic Association pays for you to attend, you know. All expenses paid trips, you know.
Because you see, the reason why people survive long in that, if they don't want you to get in, you cannot get in, eh?
You can't get in. But Goatee Robinson had to take them to court. I think he won the matter in court. I have to do some research to get the reading. But Goatee had to take them to court. And that was for not allowing him in, eh? That's how they do it. And the same set of people feeding from the fountain. And then when Carl make a post on social media, the same set of people...
Yeah, the soldiers ready.
Yeah, the same set of people, when Carl make a post, who want to kill Carl, is the same set of people when Andre make a post, want to kill Andre. And yeah, and they're all nice. And somebody's saying here, what? Expose our budding executives in order to gain experience. Andre, that tongue/rural area composition must be viewed in context. How many in the rural area presented themselves for selection in relation to offices? Clever, are you really asking that question?
How many in the rural areas were given the opportunity? And you always hear, when we talking about sports and cricket, I mention a guy named Danley Beggs. That what happened to him. Because he was from the rural area, he don't go on to maybe make West Indies side. Because he couldn't cross the hurdle of making Grenada side. Because he was from the rural area. And he was better than all them other men. But because he was from the rural area. And even Andre, check the record, eh? Don't really believe me alone. Grenada sporting teams does be as its strongest when you have more people from the rural areas on it. You know? The records are there to be go and check them. When players from the rural areas is more than players from that part of the island, check the result of the teams. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, so someone is letting us know that Chenny is acting. He's the first vice president after Charlie George. Charlie George resigned. So he is acting.
So right now he's in Hollywood.
Yeah. I want to say something to Cleveroy. Cleveroy, you know that most of my formative years, I'd put it that way, Carl, I spent on Church Street.
So then you could boast for me that you was in Tongue Long.
Yeah. And let me tell you this, Cleveroy. It was not an easy job. And Carl, I don't know if you've ever heard me say it before. It was not an easy job. Because I had to prove that I could belong. Because I came out from the country. You understand that, Cleveroy? So I had to prove that I belong. And I was not a great athlete. So in order to prove that I belong, I had to get all in maths right and all in English right. I had to ensure that I stayed within the first 5 in class to prove that I belong. So that the people around Cleveroy could not profile against me. Because as I said, I wasn't a footballer. I wasn't a basketballer. The first time I bought a basketball and went on to the Carnage court, Nazi, German as you would know him, Cleveroy, he took it and he played football with it. He was a bigger guy than me. You understand? So I had to prove that I belong. You didn't have to prove anything, Cleveroy, because you belong. You're born in Tongue. So don't come and tell me about no comparison with rural and cosmopolitan area. Don't come and tell me that. Y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't know about it.
I was tongue near to Mona. So don't tell you about no visa.
You come and tell me about that? Watch.
Andrew Donald, I went on national youth trials the first year. And he had a short man, I think Sampat Harbin, you know this guy?
Ask my nephew Marvin Merriman about the same Sampat Harbin.
And I was coming that time the stadium, before all stadium was built, the original Queen's Park. And I was coming in from the Darbo end that day in the hot sun. And I was running in fast and bowling very quickly, Andre. And I had a lot of batsmen on the hop. So everybody started thinking now, well, will this guy come out with this? Because they used to call me Rambo all the time. Rambo running in fast and bowling quickly. Whereas Rambo was running fast and bowling quickly and have so many batsmen on the hop, Andre Donald. Them men, them they in a room up, they picking the side.
Well, exactly. Call on the WhatsApp, they hold on, I'm coming to you. Yeah. The side pick long time. Oh, okay. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
I'm glad you're calling.
I have to call. I have to call.
Go on. Say what you want to say.
Because I want to... I'm going to say what I have to say. Listen, let me ask you a question. Do you think that persons, or the people from the Carnage, from River Road, from the Mang, from certain part of the Point, receive more privileges than others in the rural area?
I could answer you that in one fling. Remember a guy called Pele?
Yes,
He used to
Pele,
play,
yeah.
He used to play for Point. Remember that guy?
No, the Pele I know is the Pele from Pele Dabo.
No, not Pele Dabo. Pele I used to play for Clary. What was it? Joseph or Peters? You have a sister called Clarissa. She's not too far from here, just down the street from here.
Okay.
He is a footballer from St. Patrick. Was as good as and couldn't get the nod to do anything until he played for Point.
But let me ask you something.
Go ahead, ask another one. There's another something you go ask me. Go on, ask me that.
So how it is that well, you know, for the past in my day, that the national football team were comprised with more than 8 players from Hurricane.
Say that again.
The national football team were comprised with about 8 players between Hurricanes and St. John's Sports.
Because y'all couldn't do better. Y'all couldn't do different. It was too blatant. Hold on. You asked me a question. You asked me a question. Let me answer. If you want to ask the question and answer for yourself, that's your business.
No. I
Right.
can't be, you know. We ain't arguing here, you know.
No, we're not arguing. But if you ask me a question, then let me answer.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
And I'm saying to you that it became very blatant. They could not do better. Do you understand? That is why at one point in time, put it this way, cotton came to Harlem.
Okay. But going back to my original question concerning the wharf, which is in town, do you think that I, in my heyday, was privileged?
Listen, I ain't gonna ring your bell for you, you know. I ain't gonna put stars on your Christmas tree, you know. It's your Christmas tree, you know. You have to put your own stars at the top of your Christmas tree, you know. I ain't fighting your battle. I am fighting my battle. And I am telling you, because I came to the city, because I came to the city and I came from the rural areas, to this day, you ask Carl, when somebody say you come out in the country, that does get me upset. Because I say we have one country, which is Grenada. Dependencies, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. I come from the rural areas. I don't come from no country. I don't live in no country. The country is Grenada. All of us living in the country.
Andre, let me say something. I've been living out here for 40-something years, okay? I had a couple of years ago. We went back to Grenada. Now, about 4 of us. We from the wharf. I don't say the Carnage because there's a difference between the wharf and the Carnage. The Carnage speaks of affluence, and we didn't grow up that way. And we went back and we were going to a function after 40 years. We were going to a function. We were walking down the stairs. 4 of us. One is an engineer. One is an attorney. I was low on the pole. And you know what I heard a lady saying? Here come them wharf boys. After 40 years.
And
this was the kind of mindset in Scouts,
but
in
no,
school, in sports.
I can speak to Andre being from the rural areas. Let me tell you something. Carl has a thing he says.
The tongue and privilege.
All right. Carl has a thing that he says to me very often. And it is, whoa, Andre, put on your BBC voice. Carl, you know that? Hey, Keaton, you there?
Yeah.
You're right. Do you know where that BBC voice came from, Carl?
No.
I had to sit down and cultivate that so as not to be called country bookie.
But
what, you stuttering? Don't stutter.
No, Andre, again, I'm trying to dismiss that myth. Because what I'm saying is...
What is the myth?
There are people, for example, when I was a young boy, my father is let's say, he's from the wharf. He died very early. I did not know when he played cricket. But all his friends would say to me, Depo, Paddy was a good cricketer. But because of where he came from, he couldn't make the national team. That's being stigmatized. And up to today, when you speak of the wharf, And that's why we gleefully identify ourselves as Wharf Boys. We're not running from that. We don't run from that. We don't run from people calling us Wharf Boys. But today, up until today, we are still stigmatized and marginalized as Wharf Boys. And I'm going to end the day and listen to you, Uncle.
All right, thank you. But I can say to you, I'm doing so and carrying your cross. I carrying my cross. If you had your problems with you and your tongue people and them, that is all your business.
Now, mine is a big stone, you know. Yours a cross is easier to carry. Mine is a big stone.
Oh, okay. Have a nice day.
All right.
Good. What are you laughing at? I'm not hearing you, Carl.
You have some
device.
I feel like I say it is a big stone. You have some big stone you can't get a grip to raise it.
Them could raise the big. Them raising the big stone easy. Them from tongue. You know? Call them from tongue. Don't let that thing trick you. I've been there. "13 minutes on the upswing now. Do we have another caller? I think we do. Good morning.
Hey, Andrew, good morning.
Hey, Charles, what's up?
All right. Listen, what you were saying, you hit the ball right on the head. You hit that nail right on the head. It is true. For years, there were people from the country, St. Andrews, St. David's, St. Patrick's. If they didn't come to town to play cricket for Carry Bottoms or play football for 100 of those clubs, they're never going to make the national team. And I played for Grenada. I toured with Kenny Phillips. We went to Dominica and I played youth cricket for Grenada. And we had a bunch of guys, and the only reason why these guys were able to make the team is because they played in St. George's. A lot of them. Kenny Phillips came down and played in St. George's after a period of time because he struggled so much and he had so much talent. And Pele is my brother-in-law. He have 2 kids with my sister. And I know what you're talking about. He lived in my house.
Okay.
So I know. When Pele was in Sotes, they didn't even see the light. Exactly. And Pele was one of the greatest footballers the Caribbean had seen. But yet still, they kept him down because he was from the St. Patrick's. But when he came to St. George's, I and him played for Fountain Oil. I used to play for Police, and then after Police second division finished, I go and play for Fountain Oil in Premier League. They allow me to do that, and we played together in Fountain Oil, Ram Folks and them, and that's when Pele actually get a break.
Thank you very much.
And it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, it is there. It is there. It is there. It continues to be there. They ain't have to believe me, but it continues to be there.
But Andrea,
the only time that things is changing now is because they have no choice. And some of the best, not some, most of the best quality players are coming from the out parishes. So they have no choice. They have no choice whatsoever. Look at the Olympic team. These guys are they have nobody else to compete with them. Okay, the only good runner that we actually had from St. George's that could have probably represent Grenada in the Olympics was Bull Morris Williams. He was a long distance runner.
Correct.
But the rest of the guys came from the country. Everything was done from people in the country, but yet still they didn't have that privilege because it was a tongue and country thing. And it still exists. I can see that still exists in Grenada. All right, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, my brother. Take care. Carl, I want to ask you a question. Who's the president of the Grenada Cricket Association?
I think he's a Gill guy.
Where you come from?
I don't know, but I find he have a kind of Bajan accent. I don't know if he's from there.
What is the Bajan send him here to control the cricket? You know? What is it? That is what the word is. That the Bajan send him here to control the cricket. You know? Watch. People. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning.
Mr. Donald, I just get a call from a friend of mine in Carriacou. She said to me she is one of the 50.
Mm-hmm.
She would like to have a T-shirt whenever it comes through.
Yeah.
Her name is Flora Modest.
Right, we're not taking any information as yet.
I just
I'm letting you know so you can tell her that we're not taking information as yet. As soon as we are in a position to take the information, we will be taking the information so that everybody will be served.
That's why I say to you, whenever it comes around.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to let her know what's taking place.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right then. Bye-bye. One. Carl, one.
Of the 50.
One of the 50. One of the 50, brethren. All right, so it's just about time for us to wrap, friends. It's just about time for us to not give up the ghost. That's when you die, you give up the ghost. But Carl, research about the Gill guy. You're going to find out. And then there's a question that says, somebody asked a question that, how many persons in the rural area present themselves for selection of offices? Well, how are you going to present yourself for selection when you don't even know when is a meeting? And these meetings start at 6 and 7 o'clock in the evening, Carl. So you know,
Six and seven in tongue.
6 and 7 o'clock in tongue. So you know, it ain't make a difference by the time the meeting finish. 9 o'clock. You ain't getting bus from even grandhands.
Like what you know.
Yeah. You understand? So, hey, it is what it is. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Andre.
Yeah, quickly.
Miss Clary Joseph. I remember Clary Joseph. So used to play for when we used to play football, village football. We used to play for our team to call him BAM. And then he played for me, and then his uncle used to play for other team, the American team. And I remember when they play for when we beat them. Philip, uncle, they want us to beat him here. And Philip was very good, a very good player. I know Philip leave a kid or leaving point. I know Philip right now. He's a good friend of mine. That when he started playing for me, that when he made Grenville team. The few players I know that from St. Patrick was living up there was Frank, his brother, Frank and him, Frank Cressy, and Mai. All right, and then no one from Grenville, Kelly Jack. There's people that know that was living in the rural area that made the Grenville team.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Good. Yeah, Carl, you're saying something?
Rodney James want to know what that Josie's thing is about.
What? Tell him I'll give him a call.
He said just reach. And hearing this Josie talk.
How long do you have to live in tongue to be from tongue?
Never.
Hold on. Clever, you could never be from tongue. You will always be reminded that
somebody
you're
will
from the country.
remind him. And when they're referring to you, the guy from the country, that's how they're referring to you. If they don't talk about you.
If they talk about you, it's the guy from the country. And when they meet you, ain't you from up in the country? They always reminding you of that. Keep yourself quiet, them there, but you don't want me to do something run that roll on you this morning.
Or they say he from Grenville or he from Sawtell.
Yeah, they remind you subtly. They always, even at the meetings, they remind you, boy, watch that to go up to come by all up there real fine. To come by all you up there real far. Like if it's a different distance, Carl, to go down. But to come up far and to go down, that ain't nothing. You can just come down easy. Therefore, behave yourself. And therefore saying, oh, read all the rest, some rules, squeezing the rules. Therefore, I know that. That is those, you all do so and all you pull thing over the eyes so they know. They forget where they come from and then they squeeze in. Yeah. How you feel? I know that all.
So that was inside the house?
Yeah. No. Don't liken the house onto that thing. No. That those in the building. When you say the house, you're making it look like if you're talking about everything. No. The building. Those in the building. Those are nah, I ain't gonna use that name to describe them. But they know who they are. They know who they are. Watch, Carl. There are some of them that don't they, Carl. And they don't come up here at all. What? I met one. You know about a guy called Onono?
Yeah.
Right. I met one of Onono's son recently, Carl. Not more than 6 months ago. Not more than 6 months ago. I met him Wall Street. So I did not remember his government name. I did not remember his government name. But I remember they used to call him Johnny Guitar. So Carl, I do so and I shout out, Johnny Guitar! You could see like if something hit him, Carl, the thing hit him so hard. He take his time and he turn around. And he look at me and he look at me up and he look at me down. And then he tell me, my name is such and such and such. He not recognizing Carl Johnny Guitar again.
They don't see Africa at all.
They don't see Africa at all. You understand? Joyce Phillip. Do you know that person, Carl?
No.
From Trinidad, saying good morning.
Morning, Joyce.
Yeah. Anyway, we will continue that discussion on another day. To all those who listened, thank you so much. It was nice having you. Nice having you again, Carl. Tomorrow is political. What you have for political Wednesday? You know, I
know it.
You know yet? Remember, you have something.
Yes.
You have something to do in relation to the Homeland Armstrong thing, eh?
Die for the extension.
No.
Well, I in the gathering process of information, so I'll tell you before the extension, you go why I'm extend the time on it.
So you will have it ready for the extension?
Yes.
All right, so the cricket, for the folks, let me just quickly tell you, the cricket is not going to start at 10 o'clock, Carl. It's not going to start at 10:30. I think I received something from Andrew Mason. And it has to do with the cricket. The cricket starts today. Quickly, friends. The third T20 West Indies and India at Basseterre in St. Kitts. Today, it starts at 12. Yeah? They're saying that because the match started late yesterday because of the late arrival of the gears, they're starting this one at 12 so as to give the players enough time to rest.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the game starts today at 12 o'clock. So stay with us, friends. We bring you cricket, lovely cricket, compliments the National Lottery Authority, Grenville, and of course, the new National Party. This is Real FM Radio News at the top of the hour. Goodbye, Carl.